So, it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. So, I have this message to give us. It will be a helping message to many people who want to do what? To do something. Yes, who truly want to do something with their life. How to discover your purpose, how to discover your dream. One, start up doing something. Start doing something. Yes. Some people will say, what does that mean? Yes. If you are not doing something, you will never be able to find your purpose. Whether you believe it or not, whether someone will tell you you need to fast, you need to pray, you need to do this. No, all those things will not work. You will just waste your time. The only thing that will make you to discover your purpose, if you have not discovered it yet, or you have discovered it and you want to be addicted to it, just follow me. So one thing you need to do is one, start doing something now, not tomorrow. Yes. So the moment you start to do something, maybe you know how to write a book, maybe you know how to write. You can also be writing. Yes, some people will say, what does that mean? Listen, you can also be writing something if you know how to write perfect. You don't even to be perfect. If you know how to write, you can also be writing something. You video it and post it, either TikTok, anywhere. If that is not your dream, if writing is not your dream, that writing will lead you to your dream. Why? Because let me tell you something. If you build a house, you cannot just enter into your room like that. You must surely pass either the backyard or the front door. You must pass these two doors. You know what I'm saying? So that thing you are doing right now will lead you to your dream. And another thing you will do in order for you to do what? To find your purpose. One, you must follow those who have found their own. Yes, believe me. If you are, let me tell you something. If you have 6 friends and all of them are successful, when I mean successful, they are doing something, they are pursuing their goal, and you become the 7 of them, probably you become what the 7 successful men among them. And if you are also following people who are grinding, there are 5, you become 6 of them. So you need to figure out people around you who are focusing on their dream and follow them. That is another means in which you can find your purpose or your dream. And another thing that you use to find your purpose is one, you must also be in touch to learn from those whom you are in line with, because you cannot be a pastor and you'll be watching to be a comedy. It will never work. If you are a pastor, be also be ready to follow those who are pastors. You know what I'm saying? Because you cannot be producing a phone. Your talent is to produce a phone. You will be following those who who know how to produce a book. No, it don't work like that. You can never learn new thing when you are following those who know how to do this. But if you are following those who know how to do techno or Remy, you will also be able to learn things from those who know how to do iPhone. The moment you start to do it, follow them and you'll be upgrade. Or you are a tailor. You cannot be a tailor and you start to follow those who know how to do decoration. You can be friend with them, but you know the kind of people whom you follow so that you can learn things that you have not learned before. That is means in which you can figure out your purpose. And another means in which you can adequately, absolutely fast be addicted to your goal is when you do what? Anytime you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is to check the work you have done yesterday. Yes, believe me. And what does that mean? It gives you that urge to do, to push more. And another thing that will make you to be addicted to it is when you start to do it, even when it's not paying you, even when you fail, even when you encounter storm. You know what I'm saying? Because most of us quit when it becomes difficult. Many of us quit when it becomes harder, not knowing that the harder it becomes, the successful it becomes. So the moment you are already addicted to it every day, and that thing that I said earlier that you need to do or to be doing it anytime you wake up in the morning, you check on it. What does that mean is that every day, either one, two times, three times, or you are now a pastor, or you are a tailor, or you are this, or you want to become an influencer, you want to become a comedy. Don't just do it today and you do it next week. You will never be addicted to it. Do it regularly. Even if it's not shooting, you can take your phone and make a joke and post it. You can take your camera and snap and do like this and post like this and post like this and post like you put it. One day, all those things you have been doing, it will become with your spirit. Your energy will addict to it. You will become what? It will become addiction. It will just be like you are addicted. Because if you are addicted to something, no matter how many preaching they give to you, it will be very difficult for you to do it, to come away, to come from it, or to leave it. You know what I'm saying? So many of us find it difficult to discover our purpose, whereby we don't have something that we are doing. This is where it becomes difficult. And many of us keep copying others, not knowing that everybody have their ways of doing things. Many of us want to copy. This my friend is what is a preacher. Is a pastor. I want to do this. This my friend is about to enter school. I want to enter school. When you know that you don't love going to school. Well, this my friend know how to sew a cloth. Because it's my friend, I want to learn in the same place with her. But I love to sew men cloth. I don't like to sew women cloth. You will waste your time without learning nothing. But the moment you figure out that everybody have their own role, everybody have what they love in doing. This is what I love in doing. This is my friend's own. So I must follow my purpose and let them follow their purpose. The moment you start to copy people in order for you to be like them, you will end up quitting while they keep going. You know what I'm saying? So the fact truth is this: start doing something now, because that thing you are doing little by little, gradually. This is what my dad used to tell me when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I do used to play all this, laugh, joke. My dad used to tell me, Samson, all this thing you are doing like this, joking, you take everything for granted. One day it will become what? It will become like you will just be addicted to it. And if you are not carefully, you will just become like all these Ake and Popo, all these artists. You know what I'm saying? People who art fame. You will just be acting like them. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was in Nigeria, I wanted to be an actor, because I love doing all those stuff, making people smile, making people laugh, putting smile on people. You know what I'm saying? So what am I trying to say is this: that thing you are doing, and if you are a mother, figure out what your children love in doing. Yes, believe me, that early age, 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, start to figure out that little things that they love in doing every day, and make them to become addicted to it. Because in time it will help them a lot. That's why a lot of youth today now, if you ask them what is your purpose, what is your dream, some of them will just be looking at it like this. Some of them will just be looking at you because they don't know what they love in doing. They keep following other people's dream instead of trying to figure their own direct by themselves. You know what I'm saying? So remain blessed.